Today I want to discuss with you how I have been consistently earning a safe and simple passive income on my cryptocurrency using BlockFi. So this video is my review of the service, covering the main features and how much I have been earning using the platform for the last year and a half. Now, I personally keep a large percentage of my crypto portfolio wealth stored over on BlockFi, so it's been very lucrative for me over the last year and a half using this service. Been a lot of gains that have come through for just depositing my crypto, letting it sit there, and letting BlockFi do the work for me. My name's Lark, and every single day I make videos to help you make money investing. So if that is what you want to do, then make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and make sure you catch all of my videos. And if you do want to join me earning a passive income over on BlockFi, then you should absolutely use the link down below in the description to sign up. Using that link will get you an exclusive $250 Bitcoin bonus, depending, of course, on how much you actually deposit when you create your account. And of course, that is on top of the monthly interest payments that you're going to be getting. Now, I would also like to mention that this video is not sponsored, just my personal thoughts on the platform after having used it for a year and a half now. So, with that being said, let's get into it. And let's start off by talking about how much you can actually earn on your crypto. Now, the rates can vary over time depending on market demand, but currently BlockFi is giving you 6% on Bitcoin, 5.25% on Ethereum, 5% on Litecoin, 5% on Paxos Gold, which is crazy, crazy rates for gold. They also offer lending for 4 different stable coins. So they have the Paxos dollar coin, the Gemini dollar coin, USDC, and those are all earning 8.6%. And then they have USDT, which earns 9.3%. That is, however, not available to US account holders. So for the last year and a half, I've been earning basically those rates on all of my cryptocurrencies deposited there, which has been super, super awesome. Hopefully, we're going to see some more assets supported in the near future. Things like Chainlink will be awesome to see, but we don't have any confirmation of that kind of stuff yet. Now, these rates, they're absolutely incredible when compared to a bank. JP Morgan Chase, for example, offers 0.01% a year on dollar deposits. That's pathetic beyond belief. That makes BlockFi a clear choice over traditional lenders. Now, if you compare it to decentralized finance, it's true. You can actually sometimes find much better rates on decentralized finance platforms. Now, the trick here is that these bigger rates of return that you see on some of the DeFi platforms, they're often very, very short-lived. Sometimes these higher rates, like 40% on dollars or something like that, might last for just a couple of days, meaning that you constantly have to be hunting for the next farm and incurring high fees every step of the way, since using DeFi requires quite a lot of Ethereum in terms of gas fees. It can be rewarding, certainly not for everyone, especially when you consider the technical skills required to be able to use a lot of these decentralized finance platforms. And of course, you're exposing yourself to the risk of smart contract hacks and other exploits, but there's certainly opportunities out there. So I'm not going to say that there isn't, but just have to be aware of what those opportunities actually represent. Now, other competitors to BlockFi in the centralized services, they can offer better rates on some assets, so it does pay to shop around to see who does have the best rates on any given time. But there is one major difference between BlockFi and other lenders, since it's the only lender that doesn't require you to have any kind of tokens, right? Some platforms, for example, they require you to actually pay thousands of dollars in order to get enough of their tokens to be able to access the higher rates on their platforms. BlockFi doesn't have any of that BS. They just give you the highest rates on the market. Now, some will also pay you out in their cryptocurrency token, which is fine if you want to get that token, but personally, I don't. I want more Bitcoin, I want more Ethereum, not an ERC20 token. Personally, I use BlockFi because the interest, it's paid out directly in Bitcoin, it's paid out directly in Ethereum. There's no tokens, there's no lockup periods, right? Some of the other ones you have to lock up for 3 or 6 months. There's no BS, just simple passive income. Now, in order to start earning interest on your assets, all you need to do is just deposit your funds into BlockFi. They take care of all the hard work. Just wait, sit back, and you get your payments every single month. It's that easy. You can make deposits with crypto directly, so you can just put your Bitcoin straight into the platform, or you can do a wire transfer transfer or ACH money transfer to get your money in as well. So that's an option. Makes it very, very easy to save with BlockFi. Now you can see your interest accruing daily, but payouts are actually only made once a month at the start of the month. So it gives you something to look forward to at the start of the month every month. Oh, and you can also set your payout preferences to get paid in just one coin if you want to. So let's say, for example, you've got some USDC and some Bitcoin sitting on BlockFi, but you only want to get paid in Bitcoin. Well, in that scenario, all you have to do is go to your account settings, select to be paid out only in Bitcoin, and then your USDC interest payments won't be paid out in USDC anymore. They'll be paid out in Bitcoin, which is pretty gosh darn cool. Now let's talk about probably the most common concern with BlockFi, which is security. It's the most common question that I get about BlockFi, and the straight answer here is that nothing is 100% safe. But BlockFi is pretty damn close. Many people out there still kind of fear the early days of crypto. There were so many infamous platform hacks that took place. Well, 2021 is not those days. We've learned from the early mistakes as the industry. And you know, the old mantra of not your keys, not your Bitcoin, sure, it does apply, but also not your passive income. So you have to understand if that's a risk reward you're willing to make. For me, I think it's a great risk reward because I trust BlockFi as a platform, and I think that the interest payments definitely outweigh any potential risks on the platform. There's also a lot of different safety features to help ensure that your assets are safe with BlockFi. So from a personal account perspective, withdrawals are processed manually. This is done for your security. Now, there are some people who find this frustrating since it means that it takes around 24 hours to get funds off of the platform. Now, that's very different from, for example, an exchange, which will basically process your withdrawal in a few minutes or a few seconds even if a hacker compromises your account, well, which happens quite frequently with a lot of exchange accounts, your crypto is gone, right? But with BlockFi, there's actually a wait period. So if something does happen, you can actually reach out to the team and say, hey, someone's gained access to my account, and they'll freeze your account and your assets will be safe. BlockFi also allows for address whitelisting, which I highly recommend that you do. Now, this means that your crypto can only be withdrawn to a pre-registered address that you control. Now, every change of address triggers a 7-day withdrawal freeze. So even if a hacker did get a hold of your account somehow, try to change the address, the account will be frozen for 7 days, you contact BlockFi and everything will be fine. You, of course, must be able to enable two-factor authentication, though, to even not have to have these problems. You also get 1 free crypto withdrawal per month and 1 free stablecoin withdrawal per month, which is quite nice. Now, from an asset custody perspective, this is one of the most important things. BlockFi is using Gemini Custody to hold the assets they manage as the company the Winklevoss twins run. Now, Gemini is an institutional grade, highly regulated custodian that's trusted and used by many major financial institutions to hold their Bitcoin. Gemini also maintains full insurance over the funds that they hold in custody via Lloyd's of London, ensuring that your crypto is actually covered in the custody service. Now, from a company perspective, if BlockFi were to go under for some reason, then your funds would not just magically disappear. They're not going to exit scam, right? This is a very transparent team. But if there was something that happened to the company is actually very, very highly regulated, and the corporate structure of the company is structured in such a way that in the event that something were to happen to the company, the depositors, you and me, we're first in line to get paid out. So they can't just exit scam with your crypto. It's not possible within their corporate structure here. And from a business model perspective, BlockFi deals in over-collateralized loans so that lenders are always protected in the event that a borrower cannot actually repay the loan. While anyone can take a loan using BlockFi, a lot of their clientele is actually on the institutional side. So a lot of institutional players are borrowing crypto using their services. Now, BlockFi is also backed by some of the biggest names in the industry, including Mike Novogratz's Galaxy Digital, Peter Thiel's Valor Capital, the Winklevoss twins. It's backed by Coinbase and Arrington Capital, obviously Mike Arrington fame, as well as about a dozen other top-tier investment firms. Now, these are some very, very strong backers, and I think it really speaks to the level of seriousness of BlockFi as a company. Like, this is a serious company with serious backers, serious money behind it, offering a serious product. Final thoughts here on BlockFi after having used it for the time that I have. I love it. It's just so easy. I just, put my profits in there. I don't really have to think about it very much. Every single month, I earn Bitcoin, I earn Ethereum, I earn USDC, I earn Paxos Gold. The rates are great. The service, it really couldn't be any simpler. You just deposit your money and wait to get paid. The rates are awesome. I've already earned thousands and thousands of dollars just for parking my assets that I'm holding long term anyway over on BlockFi. So instead of letting them kind of be lazy and not making me money, they're making me money in a pretty safe way. Perhaps most importantly for me, BlockFi is a company that I trust to hold my cryptocurrency, which is not something that I can say about very many companies in this industry, to be honest. Having done my research into the platform, looking at who's backing it, looking at how the company is actually structured, having had many different conversations with the, extensive conversations with the team, with the executives, I'm quite happy to lend out a large portion of my crypto with BlockFi. So anyway, definitely check out the service, guys. Thanks for watching the review. And if you do want to check out the service, make sure to use the link down below. You can get up to that $250 Bitcoin bonus when starting your account. Who doesn't want $250 the free Bitcoin? It's absolutely awesome. So check that out down below. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.